Hey everybody, it's Jay Kitchen from jaysbeard.com. I hope you're doing really well today. We're going to be doing a review of another tobacco influenced scent. This is Cuban tobacco from the house of Alghabra. Before we jump with both feet into the review, if you would be kind enough to smash the subscribe button and the thumbs up button and the notifications bell, we would really appreciate that. It really helps us get more eyes on the channel and on our content. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. I picked this scent up because I'm kind of in love with Cuban tobacco. As you can see from the cigar jars and back, I smoked Cuban cigars for many years until I was forced to quit medically. And I still have a real deep love and affection for tobacco. There's something about it that is really the earthiness, the scent, the relaxation that it can provide are all very near and dear to my heart. So the name of this tobacco, Cuban tobacco, really caught my eye. I haven't seen a lot of reviews on it on the web, and the ones that I have seen I honestly have not watched because I didn't really want to be influenced by them. I did read some of the comments on Fragrantica. There was nothing on Lucky Scent. There were no reviews over there. But let's read a little bit from the various places on the internet about this scent. Cuban Tobacco by Alghabra. It's a fragrance for men and women. This is a new fragrance. It was launched in 2023, and that may be one reason why there aren't that many reviews of it. Top notes are vanilla, mojito, and mandarin orange. Middle notes are tobacco, smoke, plum wine, and jasmine. Base notes are tobacco blossom, salt, and woody notes. On the website, they note that when Spanish sailors first explored Cuba in 1492, they returned with accounts of tall forests, chattering birds, and men and women going from place to place with a firebrand of weeds in their hands to take in the fragrant smoke. Before long, Spanish colonists were growing and smoking tobacco too. As the demand for tobacco spread, the weeds became profitable. Cuba opened its first cigar factories in the early 1800s. Cuban tobacco is an oriental fruity scent and embodies the smell of a tobacco aroma at its best. It starts with mandarin orange, vanilla, and mojito. Jasmine and plum wine unite with tobacco and woody notes to create an olfactive journey through this history of Cuba. Salt is a note that you can notice throughout the whole experiment. Fun fact, honey was used with cigars as a natural filter, adding a sweet flavor to the tobacco. Check out the photograph of the bottle and some fragrance notes that were on Fragrantica. Now they talk about the main accords on Fragrantica as being tobacco, white floral, smoky, sweet, woody, fruity, citrus, green, and salty. So there's a lot of different things going into this. Now I sprayed this on myself about 4 hours ago, and it is still going strong. I did like 4 sprays down here and 2 on the back of my arm. And it's got it definitely is reminiscent of tobacco. What I did between the time that I sprayed it and shooting this, which is about 4 or 5 hours, I went to my storage facility and I pulled out a box of Cuban cigars. We have a box of Bolivar Petite Coronas from Habanos. Now this box these cigars were packed in January of 2006. So they are 18 plus years old. You see they've got the cedar strip in the box. They're wrapped in wax paper. There should be 50 cigars in here. This is what they call a cabinet. I'm wrapped in here. And the inhalation, the smell it's an agricultural smell, but it's very definitely tobacco. It's very earthy, very smoky, even though it's unburned. It's got that earth, that farm, barnyard kind of to it. We're going to air spray a little bit of this Cuban tobacco scent. And I'm going to spray a little bit more on here so I get a fresh, whoa. The initial scent that you get a sniff of vanilla and a little bit of that mandarin orange. I'm not really getting the mojito. I'm not sure if I even know what a mojito smells like other than lime and rum. But the tobacco and the smoke notes come through very, very strong. And it's the most tobacco-y tobacco scent that I have smelled since I started using colognes, and certainly since I started doing these reviews in the last 3 months or so. It is not cheap. The price point on this cologne for 50 mLs is $330. So if you were to get 100 ml, it would be in excess of $600 full retail price. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It's really nice. It's a very masculine scent. I mean, a woman could wear this, but it's definitely got that, like I was discussing earlier about the cigars, that it's very earthy. It's warm. This is a really good scent for the wintertime, I believe. Summertime, I'm not sure how it would play. It's very, very dense, and it, like cigar smoke. I like it a lot. I was driving around this afternoon doing some errands, and I couldn't stop smelling my arm. And I actually think I may have developed a headache behind it. I'm not really sure if that's why. Everything is in bloom now. The trees are starting to fruit, and it's an allergy sufferer's nightmare up here in the PNW. Be that as it may, it's really, really authentic, I believe, to the scent and the spirit of Cuban tobacco. It's very, very tobacco-y. Is it identical to what I just smelled in this box of cigars? No, it's not identical. Obviously, it's got different influences. However, you know, the parallels are there. It's definitely Cuban cigar, very adjacent. And I would definitely recommend checking out a decant of this if you have any interest in cigars and that kind of tobacco, dense tobacco scent / aroma. Really, really nice. I really like it. I mean, it's not for everybody, for sure. And a lot of people really don't like it. They claim it's a clone of something else, or it's similar to something else. I'm not familiar with the colognes that they're discussing, so I can't speak to it, but I really like this. If it weren't so damn expensive, well, I guess if it weren't so damn expensive, everybody would have it, right? But it's quite good. If you liked the review, please smash the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down button. Tell us why you didn't like it. If you have other fragrances that you're interested in having us review, please let us know in the comments below, or shoot me an email at uptowngrowlab@gmail.com. Until the next one, please stay lifted, be kind to fellow human beings and their pets, stay well groomed, stay smelling awesome, and we will catch you on the next video. Don't forget, we love you. Cheers, everybody.